I spent all my assets to build an almost perfect aircraft, but the rows of rivets on the fuselage were something I could not accept. To make the plane truly perfect, I demanded that the engineers grind down every single rivet on the aircraft. The engineers looked troubled, but faced with my determination, they had no choice but to comply. And because of that persistence, the fastest aircraft in the world was born. At first, I only wanted to reduce wing drag, but the engineers not only redesigned the wings, they also fully optimized the propeller. Finally, an aircraft that completely matched my vision stood before me. However, when it came time for the test flight, not a single person dared to fly it. To achieve my dream, I decided to fly it myself. The engineers repeatedly warned me 2 flights would be enough. If I continued, a fatal accident would happen. I agreed on the surface, but the moment I Saturday in the cockpit, I could not suppress my excitement. At that moment, I decided to push the aircraft beyond its limits. The next second, I pushed the throttle all the way forward. The aircraft surged into the sky and vanished into the distance. At an astonishing speed, its performance shocked everyone. On the very first flight, it reached 339 miles per hour, successfully breaking the existing speed record. But I knew this was far from the limit. So on the second takeoff, I flew even faster. The speed surged to 352 miles per hour. That number, it shocked everyone. But I was still not satisfied because I knew this aircraft could go even faster. So I decided to make one final attempt. But at that moment, the fuel was nearly exhausted. The engine immediately lost power. I desperately tried to restart it, but the engine gave no response. The aircraft began to descend rapidly. The ground rushed closer and closer. A wave of fear took hold of me. Fortunately, I pulled the control stick just in time and managed to force a rough landing in a field of crops. In the end, the aircraft came to a complete stop when everyone rushed toward me. I was casually leaning against the plane, waiting for the result that belonged to me.
How'd we do?
352 on the last run.
She'll go faster.